Alright guys, we're moving into part 5 of this series of fan mail, which is, it's crazy to me, but we're finally getting near the end, and I'm going to power through these letters, but show respect to each and every one of you that sent me one. I'm getting a little tired. We've been recording for a couple hours, not including the breaks. Nick from Georgia has sent me a letter that says, Dear Drifter, and in parentheses, Brad. And this one is, oh man. First and foremost, I want to know that this is the first piece of fan mail I've ever written in almost 22 years. I'm going to have to paraphrase this. There's a lot going on. I figured, why not write? I've got to tell you, man. Been watching your videos for at least 4 years. That's a long time. Thanks, man. You've been subscribed since 2011. That is a long, long time ago, and I appreciate it. I appreciate all my old subs. You and I did a dual commentary that's still in the Dropbox. Thousands of uploads later, I'm certain you don't remember, but we talked about spring break memories. And I'm sitting here watching your... Yeah, I remember that one. I do indeed remember doing the dual commentary with you about shellfish poisoning. Oh, there it is, shellfish poisoning on spring break, which was awkward. But those were the good old days. The Drifter and X-Jaws days, man. X-Jaws, that's a way back. I wanted to write to you because I look up to you a great deal as a commentator, yes, and more than that as an intellectual. Hey, he got up to 7,500 subscribers, so that's good. And his channel was deactivated due to copyright strikes. That's brutal. Ouch. I was so discouraged that I sold my Dazzle and gave up for a while. I've also been working 40 hours a week like a robot. I'd like to let you know you've encouraged me to pursue my dream again. I enter every single one of your giveaways, but it seems that my luck still eludes me. Winning an Elgato would literally change my life for the absolute best. So while we were filming, my camera actually died. We've been doing so much fan mail that the entire card is filled up, so we swapped over to the cell phone. Nick, I got your letter. I'm going to follow you on Twitter. I'm going to DM you, and I remember you from back in the day because I actually remember a lot more than people give me credit for. I'm going to hook you up. I've not been doing giveaways here, but I do have hookups at Elgato. I'm actually going to leave this out. I'm going to put it over here so I know it's in a different pile. I'm going to hook you up tonight. Promise. Moving on, I have a letter from Aaron and Jeremy in Alabama. Aaron and Jeremy says, Dear Drifter, I don't normally do this, but I saw how much you appreciate your fans. My husband is a big fan, and I have recently started watching as well. I love how professional you are. I especially enjoy the Drifter for President videos. Thank you for taking the time to do a little something for your fans. All three of us, my husband, my 4-year-old and daughter, and I have a family. That's 5. Oh, anyway, try not to count. We have family time by playing video games together. And sometimes watching your videos. Our favorite ones are Call of Duty and Minecraft on PS4, though I'm not very good at either. Thank you for taking the time to read this letter, and I hope you have a great day. Aaron, P.S. My husband would love a SCUF controller for PS4. And Kyler K, my little daughter, wanted to say hello to you too, the man from the internet. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the letter. It's very good that you have family time together by playing games. At least your whole family can do something together. Mine, the only thing they did together was fight. I also think it's good that you can all watch me. Unfortunately, I don't have a SCUF to give you. I wish that I did. I'm glad that you reached out to me. I have no extra SCUFs in the house. I've literally given them all away. I'm very sorry. If I had one to give, I would give them to you. We have a letter from Paige, who lives in Oklahoma. Let's see. What does Paige from Oklahoma have going on? Dear Drifter or Brad, whichever you prefer, I'm in 6th grade and I've been watching your videos since mid-2012. Wow, you must have been in like 3rd grade then. And some of your childhood stories are inspiring to me and my friends. Good. I wanted to make good changes like that. I wanted to say keep up the good work, and also if you could add me, it would be great. I unfortunately can't add you on Xbox. It says, I bought some A40s because of you, and since you are into knowing things, what is your favorite science? Mine is chemistry. Chemistry is a really good science. I was almost going to say chemistry, but I like physics a little bit better. Chemistry is fantastic. You should stick with chemistry and you will have a promising career in the future. I hope that you enjoy the A40s. They're fantastic products, but unfortunately I can't add anybody on Xbox Live. I know that sounds mean, but there's so many requests I just can't handle it very well. We have one from Degnon from Rhode Island. Degnon. Dejnan? I don't know how to pronounce this exactly, but I'll open it up and see. Dear Drifter, I've been watching your YouTube since MW3 in-depths. Needless to say, I've loved them. Also love your COD AW in-depths. Well, thank you very much. I completely understand if you don't get to read this letter for a while, but it would mean the world to me if you wrote back, and keep up the great work. I'm going to write them back very briefly before my camera dies of batteries. It's not a very in-depth letter, I know, but when you deal with this many letters, it's very difficult to write meaningful replies back to hardly anyone. Got a letter from Gabriel of Delaware. For a second, I thought that was Denmark again. No, Delaware. DE is Delaware or Denmark. Depending if you live in the European Union, that's Denmark. If you live in the United States, that means Delaware, because Americans probably don't think about Denmark very often, with the exception of the fact when we read the play Hamlet, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern die, by the way, but they do make a fantastic movie later on. Dear Mr. Drifter, I like that. I started watching your YouTube videos when Call of Duty Black Ops 2 first came out. I then subscribed when Ghost came out because I loved your videos. I'm finishing 8th grade right now and will soon go to high school. I love how much different you are than other YouTubers. Support your opinions with facts. I've also seen your advertisements for Astro gaming headsets. Advertisements? Those are reviews. Come on. And I'd love to buy a pair of Yin Yang Control Freaks to play with. Pretty soon I'll be buying a PS4. The Astro gaming headsets are rather expensive, some topping over $250. Is there any good cheap alternatives that you can review? Keep in mind I play on PS4 and can buy the PSN headsets. Oh yeah, and make a website. I'm working on a website. I don't work with Control Freaks, though the Yin Yang Control Freaks are a great idea. You can get a Yin Yang scuff if you want. And the Astros are very nice, but they're expensive. And if they're outside of your budget, I would tell you to just get the PS4 headsets. Like, as much as that goes against my sponsor, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Just get the PlayStation 4 headsets and you'll be fine. The nice thing about the PlayStation 4 is it has a standard port in the bottom, so you can plug any headset you want into it. And I'm playing on PlayStation 4 as well now, so you might see me there. This letter, we have Yin Yang on the back. This one is from Jackson, who lives in Arizona. Had a lot of Arizonians write me lately. It's been busy. I'm actually going to Arizona pretty soon, but I won't be there long enough for a fan meetup. I'll just be kind of in and out. Just like In-N-Out Burger, which sounds delicious, but I don't need anything like that right now. Even though it's very delicious and I want it right now, I don't need it. Hi Drifter, my name is Jackson. I am 12 years old and you are one of my favorite YouTubers. I think you're a very good COD player. Unlike me, I suck bad. The most kills I've gotten in a game was 10. Don't worry about it. I'd like to play COD with you on the PS4. If you want a friend of me, here's this. Okay. My best advice for you on Call of Duty is get a high damage weapon, the highest damage weapon that you can get, put a silencer on it, run all stealth perks, and shoot people in the back. It will work. It might not, win the game. It might not get your objective score really high, but you will kill people if you shoot them in the back with a silencer. And we have another, this is the last proper letter before we get into packages, from Drew Roach of Ohio. Roach, I bet you get a lot of, Says, hey Drifter, my name is Drew. I'm 13 years old. I love your vids. The in-depths are very helpful and make me a better player. You probably see the origami star. My friend gave it to me before he went back to somewhere else. Don't worry, I have more of them. Sincerely, Drew. And it says, don't throw at dogs. Okay. I'll take your origami star, and I promise you, no matter how badly I want to bonk Ozzy in the head with it, I will not throw it at him, because I might miss and I might poke his eyes out, and I really don't want to do that, because that would hurt him. Very end, episode 5, fan mail, 2 packages. Let's do this thing. Okay, there's all kind of stuff in here, guys. There are several items in here, and this is stuck to the thing. And the writing is somewhat difficult to read, but I'm going to man through it. Dear Mista, M-I-S-T-A, Mr. Drifter, I am I'm 17 years old. I love your channel. I subbed and watched both your Twitch and YouTube. I've been watching for 2 months, but I've watched almost all your videos already. That's a lot. I liked your ghost stories about your houses. There's some extremely personal stuff in here. I'd like to buy a scuff, but I can't. There's some actually very crazy stuff in there that I cannot read. I'd like to buy a scuff that I can't. I don't have any information about these. Like, there's no... I think these are gifts that he sent. Oh, yeah. I got a rape whistle. I don't see anything that's signable. And I don't see any instructions on what to do with these. A key bar, these are cool. So I'm going to assume these are gifts. I got an Assassin's Creed Unity band. 300 screen cleaner. Something screams loot crate here. Got a bat ring. Yeah. Jessica, you know you like Batman. Don't tell me that you don't. A lot of little cool gifts in here. It's like getting a second loot crate. And I do not know what this is. Whoa. That is for starting fire. We will not be starting fire tonight, but that is very cool. These are very cool gifts. I appreciate that very much. Peter. Signed Peter. Peter, thank you for the gifts, especially the fire starter. I love starting fires, so that's going to help me a lot. You should see my wife's eyes right now. She's not very happy. This is actually really freaking cool. Yes. Yes. Awesome. These are very cool, so I appreciate the gifts. And as for the problems you described in there, I hope that you find ways to deal with those, and I'm sorry that I couldn't read them live. Final package of the series. This comes from Zach, who lives in Missouri. Let's see what's in this bad girl. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, somebody bent this. I hope that didn't get bent shipping. I didn't bend it. They probably bonked it while it was shipping. All right, we got a return package. It says, Dear Drifter, sorry for the bad handwriting, but I watch all of your videos and I've been subbed for years and I enjoy watch. Can you please write back or sign these cases for me? Since you're more famous for COD. That's cool. I'm going to start recording it like you soon. All right. And you got return envelope with shipping already on here. Awesome. Thank you, man. All right, this is Call of Duty Ghost. We'll do a black signature right up here. We'll do a white one right up here. And what's something funny to add? This guy's farting now. Because we're classy like that. And since you've got this already good to go, I'm going to load this up and have this shipped out just as soon as I ship everything else in the morning. Guys, that is all for fan mail. This has been a crazy, crazy fan mail episode. And you're probably thinking this is like a year worth of stuff. This is like maybe 3 weeks worth of fan mail. I appreciate all fan mail. I'm going to try to read all of it, but after this, I think I'm going to start truncating the episodes, and I think I'm going to start doing only the most interesting letters instead of literally everything, because this is getting a little bit out of hand here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you again in a couple of weeks. Drifter out.